Welcome to Dan's haunted cottage. Step inside if you dare. Well, good morning, everybody out there in YouTube land. It's Uncle Fester here. No, it's Dan from Dan's Haunted Cottage, obviously. And today is Sunday morning, and this will be the first vid that you'll be looking at, obviously when I've uploaded it, and you'll be thinking, hang on, I thought he was going to be doing the church first. But you know what, you'd be quite right, I was meant to do the church. Unfortunately, at the last minute, it had to be cancelled due to one person being ill. So sadly, we didn't get to complete that investigation. However, we have put that on the back burner, and that will be done at some point in February. It's already booked in, so that's a good one. So it's something to look forward to. Now, I'm quite happy that that was the case, really, because otherwise it meant I'd have to drive to Norfolk, then do that investigation, and then in the early hours of the morning, I would then have to have, after the investigation, driven across and up to Yorkshire, and then I'd have had to do an investigation or investigations all day, and then stay overnight and then do more investigations in the morning. Where obviously what I've got to do now is the overnight in Yorkshire with investigations on the Sunday and the Monday, and that's what you'll be looking at. So anyway, that's that. So I'm on my way to Yorkshire today, and I'm very, very excited because it's a collaboration of investigations between, well, myself, Paranation Exploration, and Creepy Explorers. So I'm going to meet up with those guys now in Yorkshire. We're going to have a great time, I'm sure. We obviously converse on YouTube. Just bear with me a second. Fox, I'm just talking on YouTube for the minute. What would you... Fox wanted me to tell you that he's having a great day out today. They're off to Willow's farm. Is that all right, Fox? Is that okay? Right, apparently that's okay. So, yes, so anyway, I'm meeting up with Creepy Explorations and Paranation Exploration, who I have done a previous video with, but unfortunately, for some reason, it just the footage isn't great, and it seems to have got buggered up. So I didn't post that. Hopefully, if I can clean it up and maybe do something with it, and then I'll be able to post that at a later date. But today will be the first collaboration that you will see between myself and the other two guys, the other two YouTubers. So yeah, I hope that it's a good one. I'm sure it will be a good one. There's going to be lots of fun, lots of laugh, I'm sure. And we're just going to have a cracking couple of days doing investigations. So come with us and enjoy the trip. I've actually arrived in Yorkshire now, just outside Wakefield. And I'm going to go and see, Tom's here I can see, as is Ricky, obviously would be, it's his house. So I'm just going to go inside and say hello to them. Right, Dan. So on the left we've got Ricky from Paranation Exploration.
Hi guys.
And on the right there, depending on what side you're looking at it, we have Tom. There you go. Creepy Investigations. So there you go. How are you boys doing? You all right?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. You all prepared for a weekend of fun and frivolities and ghosts,
hopefully?
Wait,
mate. Waiting for you.
Right, yeah, well, always. Everybody's waiting for me, mate. Right, okay, let's crack on then. See you in a bit, guys. Well, hi there, guys. Hi, everybody out there in YouTube land. It's me, obviously. And I'm at the hotel in Barnsley in Yorkshire at the moment. And the reason for that is, well, this weekend's been a bit rubbish, really. It's been a bit of a non-starter for me. Obviously, you know, Dawn had to cancel the investigation last night, so it meant that we couldn't do that one. And this evening, this morning, before I came up here, I injured my back, and it was absolutely fine. So I drove up here 3 hours. Got into Ricky's, not a problem. Bit twingy, not a problem. But then this evening, it just completely seized up. So I wasn't able to go on the investigation this evening, which is a bummer. Really upsets me. And I'm really sorry about that, guys. A million apologies. But tomorrow, during the day, there are still some places that Ricky's going to take us to investigate. Or even if we can't investigate them, I'm determined to get some form of footage out of this weekend. I'm going to try and save something. So hopefully tomorrow I should get quite a bit of footage for you guys to see. It won't be an investigation per se, I don't think. or it might be. All depends on how it transpires. But it will be exploring. It will be looking around. And one of the places that we're going to hopefully is the next colliery, and I'm looking forward to that because it's got trains. And you know what I'm like with trains. In actual fact, that's why Ricky chose it, because he knows that I'm a train fanatic. So he decided to treat me to that one. So that's good. So yeah, I met the guys. Really upset that I can't go out with them this evening because they're going to the farmhouse, which is sort of derelict now. I have done it before, but unfortunately the footage that I've taken of it just didn't work out for whatever reason. It's just, well, it's too convoluted to go into, but I couldn't save it. I'll probably save it, but it didn't work out. Anyway, let's just say it didn't work out. So tomorrow is another day. So I'm going to get an early night, get some rest, and then tomorrow, hopefully it'll be a different story. You know, I shall be more supple, more malleable, and able to go around and do some form of, well, even if I've got to put wheels on my feet and be pushed, you know, I'm going to get some footage. So that's it. So good night, guys. I shall see you in the morning. Not a bad hotel, actually. Well, good morning, fine fellows of YouTube. You find me here in Yorkshire on a Monday morning, and yes, unfortunately this weekend hasn't been that great. I haven't had the chance to do much videoing due to unforeseen circumstances, which is the way it goes, unfortunately. Such is life, as they say. However, it is now 8:30. I'm in this hotel in Barnsley. I'm in a travel lodge. It's been quite nice, actually. Sleep has been a bit sort of ruffled. I'm kind of tossing and turning all night because of my back. It's been sort of stiff and it's been painful, and you know, I have had some sleep, so I'm going to work on that today. As I say, due to unforeseen circumstances, couldn't really do much videoing this weekend, so I'm hell-bent on making up for it today. So we're going to go out there, and if there's a ghost of a chance, if you pardon the pun, that I can get some footage, then I jolly well shall. So today we're going, I'm not too sure what today's got in store for us. I do know that there's trains involved, which makes me a very happy Dan. Makes me very happy indeed. And if my back weren't so painful, I would, without a doubt, be doing somersaults around the room. However, that isn't the case today because my back is quite sore and stiff. But I know there's trains involved. I know there's a couple of places that Ricky wants to take us to. I'm not sure whether it's going to be the exploring element today, or sort of urban exploration in Yorkshire, or whether it's going to be a ghost hunt. So we'll just have to see the way things transpire. But I'm determined to get some sort of footage to put up on this channel for you guys to have some sort of, you know, for your delectation. So we'll see how that goes. I'm really sorry, guys. It's unfortunate that things have happened this way, but such is the case. You know, things can only get better, as they say, and I'm sure that is the case. I'm sure that is exactly the way things will pan out. So follow me today, follow Ricky today. Actually, the hotel that I'm in, Tom from Creepy Explorers is staying here as well with his good lady wife. So I'm going to go out there and have a scout around, see if I can find anybody. But irrespective, they'll all be here at 9. We're all due to meet downstairs at 9 anyway, so something to look forward to. So I will speak to you very shortly. Right, good morning everybody, and welcome to Dan's Haunted Cottage. On this, the second sojourn, the second day out, of which I am participating. There's Ricky, Paranation Exploration, and over there Dan. We have Tom. Give us a wave, Tom. Hey. There you go, you've got Tom over there, and his good lady wife to the right there, and he is from Creepy Explorations, and today I said I'll get some footage, and here we are. We are an old disused mill. Pretty amazing building. Actually, deep in the heart of Yorkshire. Sounds like a song.
Yeah.
So look at that. So give you a little look around here, guys. It's an absolutely stunning area. Really, really beautiful. I should imagine there's lots and lots of wildlife around here as much as anything else. Some wildlife over there. Look, the pensioners. Right. So. Gorgeous, look at that. Just splendiferous. So, have a look at my ugly mug for just a moment, because obviously there's better things to film and look at other than me. So, yeah, so obviously this is from the, it's a disused pit, as most of them are now, unfortunately. Probably been disused since, I guess, the 80s. But I'm not going to get into a political rant about that. And, This would have been, I'd imagine, built during the Industrial Revolution, so you're probably talking about, well, I would say early 19th century. So probably when the heartbeat of the Industrial Revolution was beating at its fastest. So we're going to go inside, we're going to have a look. We're not going to go inside, but we're going to go around it and have a look and just peruse it. But it does look like a fascinating building. In fact, it is. And just look at that. Have a look. Just imagine the history that's gone on in there. Is it here that they had a pitfall, was it? Or
What?
did they have a pitfall here?
Explosions, 2 explosions.
2 explosions here, didn't
1866, December the 12th and the 13th.
they? Right.
They had one obviously on the 12th. Next day was trying to rescue us, went in trying to retrieve whatever they could, bodies and whatever.
That was the next day, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then there was another explosion, killed the rescuers as well.
So it was like 400 or something.
So I think it was
men,
300 and something. 390. I think it was 396.
396. Imagine that, guys. 396 bodies underneath us. So this place is.
It's like a.
It's a cemetery now, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a graveyard. It's you know, it should be marked as sacred and revered, really. But there's no plaque here or anything to it, is there?
No, I haven't seen it.
Which is sad, really. You think that they would mark the demise of those men, but yeah. So this is just underneath us where we are now. Is basically a graveyard, sadly. So we'll treat it with respect as we do everything. So there you go. I'm sure you'll agree, pretty impressive looking architecture. We'll have a little walk up to it and see what we can see. So Ricky has just informed me that it's 361 deaths here, and that's 361 men that they couldn't rescue, they couldn't get to. And that was over 2 explosions, and one of those explosions was due to a rescue attempt that failed miserably and sadly ended up in the death of many more. So 361 souls are underneath our feet, and it's just, I think it's just a mark of what life was like in those times. It was just hard, and it was poverty stricken. It was just, it must have been a horror living at those points. I mean, at that time you probably wouldn't have seen it as such, or maybe you would, but looking back on that, it seems barbaric. But that's the way the Industrial Revolution treated men as fodder, and that's how many went to their death, sadly. But yes, an amazing property, and it's okay now, but Ricky informs me that in the evening when he comes here at sort of sundown, it gets quite creepy, and I'm not surprised. There's probably some remnant of those men left here. There's some of their stories, some of their memories still here, and I'm sure that, you know, if spirits come back, then this is the ideal place for them to come back to. So let's have a little look around. So there you go, there's Tom from Creepy Explorers. Looking up now. You go around the back of it. A lot of graffiti on this building now. So I'm informed there are various hauntings that have gone on here, and many apparitions have been seen. In fact, Ricky, on that gangway above us, Ricky heard footsteps when he was here one evening doing an investigation, and they were as clear, he was saying, as clear as a bell, but he just couldn't see anything up there in that gangway. So let's go through. Look at this place. As I say, it's inundated with graffiti now. I thought that, I mean, it's kind of, it's marked down as a place of interest, but kind of be interesting if they put a museum here, I think. That's looking through the other way. Then we sweep this way. Get up that way. There you go. Amazing colliery. I think that speaks volumes.
There original
Right, so
owner.
Ricky's got some
So that
information
was
off the lady
heard
here.
that, guys.
So what did the lady tell you, Ricky?
That was original owners of the land and the pit.
Right.
The Rylands.
Okay.
The pit, sorry, the shaft is under this where this post is.
Oh, is that where it is?
Yeah, that marks the spot of the original shaft.
Oh, okay.
And there are 2 other shafts in the grass just there, 2 concrete posts. You can't see them in the sunlight.
They're sort of hidden
I
stuff.
can see one over there.
Oh, I think I can see one, yes.
There's another shaft there and there's another one over there somewhere.
So
But this
hidden
one
amongst
here,
that
and they're returning
shrubbery.
this into a memorial park, which is good.
Do you know what? It's funny, I was just thinking
Just
it would have been
talking
good
about
if
it,
they'd had a museum or something here.
Yeah.
But a memorial park,
Memorial park.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Which is
what they
exactly
need,
what it
isn't it?
needs to be. But the
He
thing
thinks-
is,
Sorry,
mate, I was going to say, the thing is that it's not just men, is it? There was children down there as well, because
Yeah.
children used to work the pits.
Oh yeah. The families, the whole families.
Yeah, everybody went down there. Everybody was involved in it in some way. It was a whole community. So
Whole lot.
you're looking at a whole family that probably got wiped out. Cousins, uncles, uncles, cousins, brothers, you know, fathers, the whole shebang.
Nice to have a memorial park.
But yeah,
Memorial
exactly.
park.
There should be a memorial here, and that's
They are
that's
working
nice.
on it. She said, the lady I was talking to, possibly more deaths than that, and there's some, they reckon there were some more survivors that didn't actually get out.
Really?
Because there was no way out.
So it's
So,
the numbers are lost to time then, I
yeah,
guess.
so it could be going up and up. You never know how many
Dear.
in there, like amount of deaths in there, you never know. But yeah, obviously some didn't get out then.
No, and they're underneath our feet, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the tunnels
Bless them.
everywhere here. There are tracks into the woods and everything. But yeah, that's it. So this is the Ryland shaft, the spot of the original.
So
one
the
of the original
Ryland shaft, guys, as
the
Ricky
original
says.
owners.
Let's walk over there.
This marks the spot of the shaft. Can't imagine it, can you?
So that marks the spot. That marks X, sadly.
X marks the spot, yeah.
Yeah.
There. I know what that one's for.
So sadly. Yeah, that's true. There's one laying over there that I'm not sure what that's for.
Here, it might be put in as a marker.
But there, all those souls underneath our feet, where we stand.
But yeah.
So this was where the shaft was. So imagine though, Ricky, there's probably a network of warrens and you know, tunnels that are running underneath
for
our feet
miles,
now.
aren't there? Yeah.
Yeah.
She said there's another part of the pit over that way somewhere.
Okay.
Part of the workings. But
Was
there
it
is a
part-
working, I think it might be a brickyard of some sort. There's something working over there which is still run today. But there's tunnels everywhere. There's tunnels going back over towards Monk Bretton
It
as well.
truly is a warren, isn't it?
And these woods go on quite a way over towards the main road.
Just phenomenal.
You just don't know where you're
Beautiful.
walking. You're walking over the history of it all.
You are. Stunning.
Anyway, this is down Caldy Cottage.
Hi guys. Yeah, paranormal, Paranation exploration, as I said, and we've also got Tom over there from Creepy Explorers.
There we go.
So shout out for them. So give them guys a look, give them a sub if you want. They are good channels, they have good content, and they are good fellows. So yeah. So I think that's me about done for here. There's only so much you can say in a limited time and a little potted history of the property. So I'll leave it there and I'll speak to you in a sec. Okay.
And then when Barracully shut in the 80s when Thatcher's,
Yeah.
the men was transferred back here because they reopened this pit and they
Oh, I
drove
see.
2 more shafts back down.
And those are down shafts, were they?
Down shafts.
Right, they're over there.
They put 2 more shafts down. And then that's when it went for about 6 or 7 years and then it closed altogether then.
Really?
Yeah.
So how did the pit cars get to the marbles, track leading straight through the archway?
The men pushed them.
Did they?
Also they had a little,
Engine?
no it was
So there's a track there, guys, at least to utilise.
a forklift. Forklift used to get behind them and push them.
Right, okay.
There was a lot. Push them down here.
So how many men would this mine have worked at?
At one period, there'd be over 1,000 men.
Over 1,000? Because I know that there was a disaster here, wasn't there, in the 19th century?
Not in this particular place here, it was a bit further over there called the Oaks disaster.
Oh, okay.
That was Oaks disaster.
Right.
And that blew up. But the seams used to come under this area, all this area, and that was the Oaks monument at the top of Ken's Hill. Have you seen the monument near the hospital?
Our friend spoke about the monument. He said he saw it there. Yeah.
Yes, it's near hospital, across from the hospital.
Wow, that's amazing.
And all the names are on there who were in
There was
the
quite a few men perished, wasn't there?
There were, yeah.
Yeah, apparently so. 361 or something.
Yeah.
Blew once, so the rescue men went down,
And then blew
blew again and killed them.
It was December time, wasn't it? That happened.
Killed them all.
These are. My son's got a book on all the collieries in this area.
Right.
It's on Facebook. I forgot what name of the book it is, and it tells you all the pits what were sunk in at that time, private owners before they were nationalised.
Right. So yeah.
And there's quite a number of pits in this area.
So what do you know, guys?
Because this would have been the hardcore of the Industrial Revolution as well, wouldn't it?
There was a lot of pits in this area.
This young man went
That's
down.
fantastic.
You went
Thank you
down
very
there?
much.
Did I put you on video or not?
He won't let me. He doesn't want it there. I asked him to punch me.
Bill, they wouldn't believe the activity and everything that went on around this area.
Right.
You know, with stockyard and people moving and shunting and moving stuff around.
Oh yeah.
That's
Just driving, wasn't it?
unbelievable.
This gentleman here was saying that the accident was over there.
All right, on that side.
It was where, up the hill.
Oh.
You saw the monument, didn't you? Up the.
Yeah.
That's where it was.
Well, the monument's there, but on the other side of it, where the hospital is, there's a big area there. That's where
I don't know where that
Oaks.
hospital is.
Oak Pits were,
All right.
and then they opened these later on.
So
But-
what?
So this was a
But they were same seams.
Up Liverpool. All right.
They were all the same seams in that area.
All right. That's interesting. So
Very
where's-
interesting.
So how far is the other one over there?
So what we have here, guys, if you look at these tracks, these are the tracks that would have served the actual pit behind me. Now, obviously you can hear the gentleman talking on the audio. He wasn't too keen to be videoed, which is fair enough. You've got to respect people's rights, and that's absolutely fine. But I just thought that it'd be nice to get a little bit of, and document a little bit of history of this area and this place when it was, heyday might be a bad choice of words, but when it was in its prime. So this is a circular route that these tracks take, and it would be for the coal chutes. It would be for the coal trucks, and that's what these would have been used for. So yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, even though I was going to finish early, met that young chap and decided to video him. Well, not video, but do some audio on him. So yeah, speak to you in a minute.